half light on the ceiling night won't let me go. Even through the memories nobody will know. I lie awake between the hurt and calm. Street lamp through the curtains paints the room in gray. Another day survived, another price to pay. Tired eyes tracing cracks above my bed, living with the words I never say. Hands around a mug, they're long, wet and cold. Trying to feel young, but feeling old. Every tear falls quiet, disappear, drowning in a silence built for years. Healing in the half-light, barely holding on, mending all the pieces life has torn, softly singing pain into the dark. Healing in the half-light, learning how to stand. Strength is growing where I used to bend. Hard life carved a fire in more. Footsteps echo down an empty hall. I don't chase the past now when it calls. Photographs turned face down on the floor. I don't need their way anymore. Moon fades out, but sleep still won't arrive. Counting all the ways I stayed alive. Every scar a lesson, I survived. Proof that even broken dreams can rise. Healing in the half-light, barely holding on, mending all the pieces life has torn, softly singing pain into the dark. Healing in the half-light, learning how to stand. Strength is growing where I used to bend. Hard life carved a fire in my heart. If the morning never calls my name, I'll still rise through every trace of pain. Even storms can't wash my will away. I'm still here, I'm here to stay. Healing in the half-light, tears fall slow and deep, guarding every promise that I keep. Walking through the darkest roads alone. Healing in the half-light, stronger than before. Pain don't own my story anymore. Hard life, but I became fire home. Raindrops on old windows, tracing where I've been. Cold glass holds the stories I don't tell again.
Every breath feels heavy, but I'm breathing still. Woke up to the silence of a tired room, curtains barely moving in the pale monsoon, counting all the cracks along the painted wall, learning how to stand, learning not to fall. Footsteps in the hallway of my memories. Every door I opened brought me to my knees. Still I hold the pieces no one else could see, building something stronger quietly in me. Raindrops on old windows, let them fall tonight. Wash away the echoes, I no longer fight. I've been walking miles in the dark alone. Raindrops keep on falling, steady as my heart. Even when it's breaking, it still plays its part. Hard life, soft tears, but I'm holding on. Coffee gone cold on the table side, bills and broken dreams I try to hide. Every line on my face earned its place. Time writes truth no light can erase. Phone stays quiet through the longest nights. Neon flickers painting fractured lights. I hum low just to feel I'm real. Music is the only thing that heals. Raindrops on old windows, let them fall tonight. Wash away the echoes, I no longer fight. I've been walking miles in the dark alone. Raindrops keep on falling, steady as my heart. Even when it's breaking, it still plays its part. Hard life, soft tears, but I'm holding on. If tomorrow never brings the sun, I'll light a fire from what I've overcome. Pain may live here, but so does grace. I see strength in my own face. Raindrops on old windows, sing me back to sleep. God, the fragile promises I keep. Every storm I faced made me strong. Raindrops on old windows, falling soft and slow. Carry all the hurt I can't let go. Hard life, dark nights, still I go on. heavy on my window again, carrying stories I don't dare to defend. I close my eyes, let the quiet begin. Worn out shoes by the side of my bed, miles behind me in the tears I've shed. Every step carved deep into my days, learning strength in invisible ways. Streetlights flicker like they understand how it feels when life slips through your hands. I breathe slow, let the ache grow thin, let the silence settle within. I'm resting my soul on the wind tonight, letting it carry this endless fight. All the pain I held too long inside. I'm resting my soul where the air runs free, loosening chains no one could see. Hard life, but it didn't bury me. Old cafe where the hours froze, dreams once bright now turn to ghosts. Still I sit with a steady face. Time can't steal what it can't erase. Phone stays dark through the pouring rain. I made peace with the quiet pain. Every heartbeat slow but strong, proof that I've been holding on. I'm resting my soul on the wind tonight, letting it carry this endless fight. All the pain I held too long inside. I'm resting my soul where the air runs free, loosening chains no one could see. Hard life, but it didn't bury me. If tomorrow comes dressed in gray, I'll still rise, I'll still find my way. Even storms grow tired of the sky, even the broken learn to fly. I'm resting my soul on the wind tonight, watching the past fade out of sight, letting forgiveness ease my mind. I'm resting my soul where the night feels kind, leaving their its days behind. Hard life, the peace I will find.
I stopped running, the noise faded low. Feet on the pavement, but nowhere to go. I finally heard what lived inside me. Breath like thunder in a hollow chest, chasing a life that never let me rest. Every turn led back to the same old pain, walking in circles through the pouring rain. Neon reflections under tired eyes, city kept singing its lullabies. I slowed my steps, let the silence speak. Strength felt different when I felt weak. The day I stopped running, I faced the truth. All of the battles I carried from you, every bruise had a voice, had a name. The day I stopped running, I let it break. All the heavy armor I used to fake. Hard life caught me, but I remained. Sat on the curb where the street lights hung, counting the years I've been on the run. Dreams in my hands felt paper thin, still I refuse to fold within. Wind moved slow through my tangled hair, like it was telling me stay right there. No more racing what I can't outrun, no more hiding from what I've become. The day I stopped running, I faced the truth. All of the battles I carried from youth, every bruise had a voice, had a name. The day I stopped running, I let it break. All the heavy armor I used to fake. Hard life caught me, but I remain. If I fall, I'll fall standing still. No more bending to a world that will measure my worth by the pain I hide. I found my strength when I stopped to cry. The day I stopped running, the air felt clear. I could breathe without drowning in fear. All the weight slowly left my bones. The day I stopped running, I stood alone, but for the first time I felt like home. Dark knife, dark roots, still I've grown. I woke up in the quiet of a broken dawn, empty room still holding what is gone. Every step feels heavy on the floor, like my heart forgot what it was for. I trace the cracks along these walls, hearing echoes of my old calls. I tried to be what they all see, but I'm lost inside of me. I carry storms inside my chest, I hide the If I fall, I fall alone. I learned to stand on stone. I rose when the world turned cold, when every door was closed. I held my fire in the rain, even when it burned in pain. I walked through nights that had no end, learned to break but never bend. I'm still here, I'm still bold. I rose when the world turned cold. The mirror shows a tired face, carrying time I can't erase. Smiles I wore like borrowed light faded deep into the night. I gave my trust too easily, built my hope on broken keys. Now every breath feels slow, like I'm learning how to go. I learned the truth the harder way. Some hearts only know how to stay away. I bled for love, I paid the cost. I found myself in what I lost. I rose when the world turned cold, when every door was closed. I held my fire in the rain, even when it burned in pain. I walked through nights that had no end, learned to break but never bend. I'm still here, I'm still bold. I rose when the world turned cold. Let the silence crash over me, let it tell what's left to see. I won't beg the past to stay, I bury fear beneath my pain. If the light never calls my name, I'll build my own inside the flame. I walk alone if that's my road, I've learned to carry my own load. I rose when the world turned cold, when every door was closed. I held my fire in the rain, even when it burned in pain. I walked through nights that had no end, learned to break but never bend. I'm still here, I'm still bold. I rose when the world turned cold. If I fall, I'll rise again from the dust, from where I've been. I won't fade, I won't fold. I rose when the world turned cold.
I wake up with the weight of yesterday. Old goodbye still calling out my name. Every promise feels like glass in hand, beautiful until it breaks again. I tried to hold what wouldn't stay. I paid the price for words you say. I gave you truth, you gave me doubt. Now I'm learning how to walk away. I built a home inside my chest. You came and treated it like a test. If love is careless with my heart, I'll tear that story apart. I'm not a lesson for your mistakes. I'm not a wound you get to make. Don't come close if you won't be kind. Don't leave scars on this heart of mine. I won't stay where I'm not my trust like borrowed light, then walked away into the night. Now every step I take is slow, but I'm still strong enough to go. I won't be where I'm only used, I won't be your excuse. I choose the ache that sets me free over love that empties me. I'm not a lesson for your mistakes, I'm not a wound you get to make. Don't come close if you won't be kind, don't leave scars on this heart of mine. I won't stay where I'm not kept safe, I won't bleed for your escape. If you can't hold what you take, I'm not a lesson for you.
Let the silence take what's false.
Let it break these fragile walls.
I won't beg for half a flame.
I won't beg to be your name.
If love arrives with careless hands,
I'll turn away, I'll make my stand.
I choose the truth that hurts but stays
Over lies that feel like grace. I'm not a lesson for your mistakes, I'm not a wound you get to make. Don't come close if you won't be kind, don't leave scars on this heart of mine. I won't stay where I'm not kept safe, I won't bleed for your escape. If you can't hold what you take, I'm not a lesson for your mistakes. I walk away to save my heart, I choose my peace, I choose my start. If you can love without the breaks, I'm not a lesson for your mistake. You stepped inside my quiet room, brought your storms, called them a truth. Every promise sounded warm, but warmth can fade when trust is torn. I opened doors I used to guard, believe your words, ignore the scars. Now I can see what I let in, a leaving heart in borrowed sin.
My heart is not a passing place, not a stop along your race. If you arrive with doubts inside, turn around, don't step inside.
Don't enter if you plan to exit soon. Don't light a fire you won't hold to.
Don't take my nights to pass your time, then leave my days behind.
I won't be used to heal your past, I won't be built to break this fast. If your love comes and leaves too soon, don't enter if you plan to exit soon. I tried to make your silence kind, turned your distance into mine. Every tear I hid away taught my heart what not to say.
Your spoken vows you couldn't keep, I stayed awake, you fell asleep. I carried both our weight and pain, you carried none of what remained.
My heart was never built to wait on almost love and second takes. If you can't stay when it gets hard, don't leave your mark upon my heart. Don't answer if you plan to exit soon. Don't light a fire you won't hold to.
Don't take my nights to pass your time, then leave my days behind.
I won't be used to heal your past. I won't be built to break this fast. If your love comes and leaves too soon, don't enter if you plan to exit soon.
Let the quiet speak what's real.
Let it show the truth I feel.
I choose the ache that sets me free
Over love that empties me.
If you carry half a heart,
Don't tear my whole mind apart.
I won't beg you to remain.
I will walk away from pain.
Don't enter if you plan to exit soon.
Don't light a fire you won't hold to.
Don't take my nights to pass your time, then leave my days behind.
I won't be used to heal your past.
I won't be built to break
This fast. If your love comes and leaves too soon, don't enter if you plan to exit soon.
My heart is not a waiting room
For someone passing through.
if you can't stay when love is true.
Don't enter.
If you plan to exit soon.
You came with hands that couldn't stay. Promised light and turned away. Every word you left behind felt like dust inside my mind. I made a home out of your name. You made a game out of my pain. I held the truth you couldn't hold. My heart grew tired of the cold. I won't accept a borrowed flame. I won't survive on half your name. If you can't stand where I stand, don't reach for what you can't command.
No half love in these empty hands. No half truth, no half a stand. Don't pull me close to push away. Don't promise night then leave at day.
I won't be yours in pieces torn. I won't be kept and left for one. If you can't give your whole heart love, there's no half a love.
I watched you fade when I drew near. Turned my hope into my fear. Every silence said enough. You were gone before it was rough.
I stayed too long inside the wait. Build my faith on words too late. Now every step I take is slow, but I'm learning when to go.
My heart is not a passing place, not a stop along your race. If you arrive with half a plan, turn around, don't take my hand. No half of love in these empty hands. No half truth, no half a stand. Don't pull me close to push away. Don't promise night then leave at day.
I won't be yours in pieces torn. I won't be kept and left for one. If you can't give your whole heart love, there's no sets me free over love that empties me.
If you carry doubts inside, don't walk with me, don't take my side. I won't beg you to be whole,
I will guard my wounded soul.
no half love in these empty hands, no half truth, no half a stand. Don't pull me close to push away, don't promise night then leave at day.
I won't be yours in pieces torn, I won't be kept and left for one. If you can't give your whole heart love, there's no.
I choose my ground, I choose my trust. I won't be broken into dust. If you can't stay when love is tough, there's no half love. Open doors I should have kept closed, gave my heart to someone I barely know. Every promise felt like fragile glass, broken pieces scattered when you passed.
I learned too late what I can't repair. Trust is heavy and I laid it bare. I tried to hold what wouldn't stay. My heart whispers, don't give it away. I built my walls for a reason. Don't knock them down in one season. If you can't stand steady and true,
Don't step inside what I entrust to you.
don't break what.
Trust me,
Don't take what
I can't replace. Don't pull me close just to let me fall. Don't leave my heart in empty halls.
I won't be used as a lesson learned. I won't give my all to be burned.
If you can't protect what I give, don't break with trust, don't let it live.
I gave you light when you were cold. Share my nights with stories untold. Every silence felt like a knife. You cut too deep, now I guard my life. I can't erase what I let slip. Won't hand my heart on a trembling grip. I've learned the cost of careless hands. I walk alone where trust still stands. My heart's not yours if it can't be saved. Don't trespass where love is great.
If you can't be steady in the fight,
Don't break what trust, don't dim this light.
don't break what trust me. Don't take what I can replace. Don't pull me close just to let me fall. Don't leave my heart in empty halls.
I won't be used as a lesson learned. I won't give my all to be burned.
If you can't protect what I give, don't break what trust, don't let it live.
Let the silence tell the truth.
Let it guard
The fragile youth. I won't beg for half a heart. I will stand and guard my part. If love arrives and can't stay whole, I will step back.
reclaim my soul.
I've given enough to know the pain.
Don't break what trust,
Don't make it vain.
don't break what trust me. Don't take what I can't replace. Don't pull me close just to let me fall. Don't leave my heart in empty halls.
I won't be used as a lesson learned. I won't give my all to be burned.
If you can't protect what I give, don't break what trust, don't let it live. I walk alone, my heart intact. I won't let careless hands reach out. If you can't be the one I need, don't break what trust, don't sow deceit. The room still holds your name at night, like dust that settles on the floor. I count the cracks along the light and wait for feelings to ignore.
My breath is heavy in the dark. Each second pulls me further down. I hear the distance in your heart. It's louder than the loudest sound.
I trace the days we couldn't keep. They fall like rain I can't outrun. I carry hours I don't need, and all the things we left undone. I'm standing where the night feels slow. My tears are calm, but they don't lie. I learned to let the silence grow. It fills the space where you once stayed. I hold my heart and let it be. There's nothing left you have to see. This is the place I always flee. This is where silence finds me. The streetlights blink like tired eyes. They flicker on this empty road. I fold my hopes into goodbyes and carry them where no one goes. The cold sits deep inside my chest. It hums a low and steady tone. I tell myself that I'm okay, then walk these miles alone. The past keeps knocking on my door. I leave it waiting in the rain. I don't believe the words no more that say the hurt will fade away. I'm standing where the night feels slow. My tears are calm, but they don't lie. I learned to let the silence grow. It fills the space where you once stayed. I hold my heart and let it be. There's nothing left you have to see. This is the place I always flee. This is where silence finds me. If love was ever meant to stay, it wouldn't hurt to breathe your name. I gave you more than I could say. Now even hope feels out of place. I'm standing where the night feels slow. The stars look tired in the sky. I let the quiet take control. It teaches me to say goodbye. I walk this road so I can see what parts of me still wanna breathe. I'm learning how to let you leave. This is where silence finds me. The dark is calm, I finally see. I don't need pain to feel I'm free. I place my heart in quiet peace and let the silence stay with me. The night leans heavy on my eyes. I hear your name inside the rain. The truth was quiet in your smile. I saw it lit feel the pain.
The room remembers how you stood by doors you never meant to close. I stayed too long, you never could. We knew the end, but no one spoke.
I gave you all I couldn't say.
You held it like it meant no harm.
The love we named but couldn't claim.
Fell through my tired open arms.
I kept the promise left unsaid. I wore the truth I couldn't speak. I carried words I never said.
They broke my heart in quiet ways.
I stood alone where we once stayed.
Light went out, the room went cold.
I kept the promise left unsaid.
But vow my heart could never hold.
Your footsteps faded down the hall, like time that won't return again. I trace the space you used to fill and learn the shade of losing you.
The morning came without your face. The air felt thin, my chest was tight. I called your name into the space and heard it fall into the night.
I tried to be what you would keep,
I tried to bend, I tried to stay,
but hearts can only hold so deep.
before they start to break away.
I kept the promise left unsaid. I wore the truth I couldn't speak. I carried words I never said.
They broke my heart in quiet ways.
I stood alone where we once stayed.
Went out, the room went cold.
I kept the promise left unsaid.
A vow my heart could never hold.
If loving you was all I knew,
Then losing you is what I learned,
I gave you more than what was true.
and pay the price for every turn.
I keep the promise left unsaid. I let the truth fall from my chest. I lay the past down where it bled
And try to give my heart some rest.
The road is long, the night is wide.
I walk it slow, I walk it alone.
I keep the promise left unsaid, and finally let you go. The dark grows calm around my breath. I'm still here after what we were.
I lose you once, then lose the rest of all the words I never heard.
The ceiling listens to my breath. The room is quiet, wide awake. Your name still rests inside my chest, a weight I carry when I break. The clock repeats the same old sound. Each second drags across the floor. I try to lay the passed down now. It waits for me outside the door.
Nights don't give me any rest. My thoughts return to what we were. I tell myself I did my best. The ache inside me won't defer.
I close my eyes, you're still with me.
The dark stays near, it doesn't fade.
I back this heart to let you be,
but it still calls you by your name.
I walk these halls in quiet pain.
The hours fall too deep and slow.
I try to leave you in the past,
A memory that won't sleep. The window holds the city still. The lights grow tired one by one. I promise myself I will heal, then break that promise when I'm done.
your laughter lingers in the air. It moves through rooms I can't escape. I search for you in empty chairs and find your name in every place.
I trade my calm for one more day to say the words I couldn't say. The past won't hear me when I pray. It only teaches me to stay.
I close my eyes, you're still with me.
The dark stays near, it doesn't fade.
I back this heart to let you be,
But it still calls you by your name.
I walk these halls in quiet pain.
The hours fall too deep and slow.
I try to leave you in the past,
A memory that won't sleep.
if time could loosen what I hold, I'd place your name into the sea. But every wave just brings you close and lays you back inside of me.
I close my eyes, you're still with me.
The night grows long, the room stays still.
I give my heart the truth it needs.
Some loves don't leave you when they will.
I take the loss and learn to breathe. I let the tears fall slow and deep. I try to rest, but I still keep
A memory that won't sleep. The morning comes without relief. The quiet stays beside my grief. I learn to live with what I keep. A memory that won't sleep. The street is empty after rain. My steps grow tired on broken lines. The night feels heavy in my veins. I walk with thoughts I can't rewind.
the houses close their tired eyes. The windows dim without a sound. I carry all our last goodbyes along these roads that lead me out.
I gave my heart 1,000 tries,
To leave your name behind my day.
but every mile I walk tonight still pulls me back the same old way. I walk these quiet roads to nowhere. My breath is low, my hands are cold.
The past keeps calling from the air.
I hear it in the dark and road.
Tried to leave you far behind,
But every step still knows your name.
I walk these quiet roads
the same. The city fades behind my back, the lights grow weak along the lane. I trace your name in falling rain, then watch it wash into the black.
My heart grows slow, my pace grows sleep. Each breath reminds me what I lost. I count the nights I let you in, and pay the price of what it cost.
I try to trade this weight for sleep,
but sleep won't take this ache away.
the road remembers what I keep. It holds the things I couldn't say. I walk these quiet roads to nowhere. My breath is low, my hands are cold.
The past keeps calling from the air.
I hear it in the darkened road.
Tried to leave you far behind,
But every step still knows your name,
I walk these quiet roads to nowhere.
and carry loss that feels the same.
If leaving you was meant to heal,
The road would lead me out of pain.
but every mile just makes it real that I am walking here in vain.
I walk these quiet roads to
The
nowhere.
night grows wide, the lights grow thin,
I set my heart against the
and take the
edge.
weight of where to be.
I won't pretend I'm letting go.
Only learn to walk
I
alone
walk these quiet roads to nowhere.
until my heart finds its way home.
The dark stays calm, the road stays long.
I carry on, I carry on,
These steps are all I have to hold
on quiet roads to nowhere. The day grows tired along the street. The sky turns pale, the colors fall. I walk alone with quiet feet, past empty rooms and broken walls. The windows dim in silent rows. The city holds its final breath. I feel the distance in my bones, the calm that comes before the rest. I gave my heart to moments brief. They left too soon, they left too deep. I learned to carry gentle grief and hide the parts that still can't sleep. I stand beneath the fading sky. The warmth is leaving from my hands. I watch the last light slowly die and try to be the one who stands. I hold the quiet close to me. It's all I have to keep tonight. I say goodbye so silently to the last warm light of evening. The road grows long, the air grows thin. My breath turns slow with every mile. I trace the shape you left within and lose myself in tired smiles. The hours fall like fading gold. They slip away from what we were. I tell my heart to let you go. It answers back with quiet hurt. The past still waits behind my eyes. It speaks in names I can't erase. I try to leave those days behind. They rise again in every place. I stand beneath the fading sky. The warmth is leaving from my hands. I watch the last light slowly die and try to be the one who stands. I hold the quiet close to me. It's all I have to keep tonight. I say goodbye so silently to the last warm light of the If love was meant to stay this long, it wouldn't leave me here to ache. I gave you all I could be strong. Now strength is all I have to take. I stand beneath the fading sky. The world grows cold, the stars grow thin. I let the day fall from my eyes and take the night that's closing in. I walk ahead with quiet grace. I leave the past where it has been. I turn my back on yesterday, the last warm light of The night arrives, the road is clear. I step ahead and face the dark. I leave behind what kept me here, the last warm light of evening.
I saw the evening fall too soon, silver fading from the moon. Your picture trembling in my hands, like something I don't understand. The room still holds your final breath, a quiet echo dressed in death. I call your name to the grave, but all the colors slipped away. I tried to hold what time erased. The grief is never slow with grace. It pulls me under inch by inch, a tide too strong for me to resist. Fading lights on quiet water, I drift where you have gone. Every tear runs deeper, darker, since the night you left me alone. I'm singing low to empty skies, hoping you hear my song. But the current keeps on pulling, and I'm too tired to hold on. Your sweater lying on the chair still carries traces of your hair. I press it close to calm the ache, but it only makes my hands shake. The clock moves like a wounded heart, each second tearing me apart. I trace the days back to your smile, then break again after a while. I walk the edge of memories, where unquieted water. I drift where you have gone. Every tear runs deeper, darker. Since the night you left me alone, I'm singing low to empty skies, hoping you hear my song. But the current keeps on pulling, and I'm too tired to hold on. If there's a place where you still see me, send a sign through the sea, 'cause I'm losing all my strength tonight, fighting waves I cannot fight. The stars blur into endless blue. Every path leads back to you. I reach, but you're too far away, gone beyond the break of day. Fading lights on quiet water, I let the darkness come. Love remains but grows no warmer, now that all the light is gone. If my voice should fade in sorrow, carried where you've gone, let the tide erase my footprints and ride me in your dawn. Beating lights, the river slows, carry me where silence flows. I close my eyes between the blue and let the night return me to you. I was dancing in the midnight glow, in a place only our hearts could go. Your hand was warm inside of mine. We moved like we had endless time.
Your voice was soft, it pulled me near. Every word so bright and clear. I felt the world just drift away, then morning stole it all to gray.
I reached for you across the light,
But distance grew between the night.
the air went cold where loved ones stayed. I knew right then the dream would fade.
You were a dream that didn't wait, a heart I held but couldn't take.
You slipped like rain through open hands,
Vanished where forever stands.
I call your name into the dark,
Hoping you'll answer from afar.
but all I hear is my heart break, loving a dream that didn't wait. Your picture sleeps beside my bed.
I trace the words we never said.
The night still plays your melody,
A ghost of what could never be. I walk alone through empty days, lost inside familiar ways. Every road leads back to you, then disappears into the blue.
if I could sleep and stay inside
The world where you were still alive.
I close my eyes and never break and live My tears fall slow, they trace your name. A quiet fire without a flame. I tried to heal, I tried to bend, but broken hearts don't always mend. You were a dream that didn't wake, the light my lonely nights were made. Now every star just fades to gray, since all your warmth has slipped away. If sleep should take me back someday, don't let the morning pull me away. I'll stay where love is never fake, inside the dream that didn't wake. So while I still, eyes closed and ache, between the worlds my heart can't take. If love is real beyond this ache, find me in the dream that didn't wake. The wind came cold without a sound, blew all the summer petals down. You held my hand beside the lake, promised me we'd never break. Your laughter living in the air, golden sunlight in your hair. I closed my eyes to keep it near, afraid the end was drawing near. Leaves began to turn too soon, dancing under a fading moon. I felt the warmth slip from your hand, like time refusing our last stand. You were my season that never returned, a quiet fire that endlessly burned. Now autumn lives inside my chest, where love once bloomed and softly rested. I call your name through falling rain, but every echo fades in pain. The world moved on, but I'm still hurt, missing the season that never returned. Your jacket hangs behind off, I don't see you anymore, but I still smell your fading trace and feel your hands around my waist. The nights grow longer without you, every sky a darker blue. I play the songs we used to know and watch my silent tears fall slow. Snow replaced the fields we knew, covered paths that led to you. I tried to follow where you went, but all the signs were heaven sent. You were my season that never returned, a quiet fire that endlessly burned. Now autumn lives inside my chest, where love once bloomed and softly rested. I call your name through falling rain, but every echo fades in pain. The world moved on, but I'm still hurt, missing the season that never returned. If time could turn the earth around, I'd run back to that tender ground where flowers grew beneath our feet, and every breath of yours was sweet. But clocks don't hear the hearts that plead, or mend the souls that slowly bleed. So I remain where memories stay, watching life just fade to gray. You were my season that never returned, the softest lesson I ever learned. Love can bloom, then disappear, leaving winter every year. If there's a place where you still feel, oh, the love in me that time can't heal, wait where the light meets the earth. I'll find the season that never returned. Petals fall in silent waves over all the love we gave. I close my eyes, I feel you near, then wake to find you're not still here. So I live with what love earned, a heart forever gently burned, holding warmth inside the hurt from a season that never returned. Used to glow like city lights, painted dreams across the nights, your fingers tracing every scar, loving me for who we are. The world felt warm inside your arms, safe from all the distant harms. But slowly days began to rust, color drained from us. Your eyes stopped looking into mine, like sunsets fading out of time. I tried to hold what we once knew, but gray replaced every hue. The color drained from us tonight, love turned pale. The color drained from us, your jacket still beside my bed, still holds words we never said. I press my face into the cloth, breathing ghosts of what we lost. The mirror shows a different girl, living in a faded world, smiling just because I must. Since the color drained from us, the music plays but feels so far, like echoes from a dying star. I dance alone in silent rooms, beneath love's wilted blooms. The color drained from us tonight, love turned pale without a fight, every memory losing tone. Now I'm standing close my eyes, replay the hue, the brightest days I had with you. But when I wake, it's only dusk, living where the color drained from us. Morning came but felt like night. Curtains close against the light. Your side cold beside my own, proof that I was left alone. I called your name into the air, hoping somehow you were there. But silence answered every time, beneath the sky that wouldn't shine. We were colors in the blue, painted worlds only we knew. Now the stars avoid my eyes, ever since our last goodbye. I'm living under clouds that cry, in a world gone colorless and dry. Every dream fell out of line, beneath the sky I refuse to shine. I reach for warmth that isn't mine, holding echoes left behind. Love went dark without a sign, under a sky that refused to shine. Your footsteps faded down the hall, I still hear them through it all, like a ghost that walks at night, just beyond my fading sight. Your photograph face down on wood, I'd turn it back if I still could. But memories cut deeper each time, beneath this sky that won't shine. I tried to pray the gray away, beg the sun again to stay, but hope dissolved into the rain, running rivers through my pain. I'm living under clouds that cry, in a world gone colorless and dry. Every dream fell out of line, beneath the sky that refused to shine. I reach for warmth that isn't mine, holding echoes left behind. Love went dark without a sign, under a sky that refused to shine. If there's a place where light still falls, beyond these empty bedroom walls, until the sun I'm still awake, waiting for the dawn to break. But hours pass like closing doors, shadows stretch across the floors, and I remain where tears align with a sky that won't shine. I'm living under endless gray, watching all our light decay. softly out your name, till I cross that distant line, past the sky that refused to shine.
Midnight falling on a quiet room, shadows dancing where you used to move. Every whisper turns to dust too soon, in a garden that forgot to bloom. I still water all the memories, hoping pain will grow to something sweet. But the soil just keeps on swallowing every dream you left with me. I'm calling in the dark. Can you feel my heart break slow? Every tear is just a place you used to go. I'm fading like the light you never knew, still loving someone lost in you. If silence is the only truth I keep, why your voice still haunting in my sleep? I'm holding on to something gone, in a night that feels too deep. Cold wind breathing through the empty hall, your picture barely hanging on the wall. I try to run, but there's nowhere to fall. When forever doesn't call, broken prayers under dying skies, lonely stars learning how to hide, every second stretching out goodbye, with no tears left to cry. I'm calling in the dark. Can you feel my heart break slow? Every tear is just a place you used to go. I'm fading like the light you never knew, still loving someone lost in you. If I disappear into the rain, would you even say my name, or let me drift away and break like love that couldn't stay? All the roses turned to stone, now I'm learning to be alone, but every road still leads me home to a heart you didn't know. I'm calling in the dark, but the echo answers low. Every dream is just a shadow of your glow. I'm fading where the broken